We got the sun in Taurus. We have the moon in Capricorn at the moment. So this is a gift in the sky at the moment, where we're going to be basically paying attention towards areas where we need to be stabilized, secure the bag, and the moon in Capricorn, which you don't want to be here. You also got to basically start sobering up, getting on your responsibilities and reacting to these responsibilities. And of course, this is basically going to help you expand, get you more consistent, get you more stable towards where you need to basically base your structures. Now, we also got Pluto in Capricorn, late degrees. We also got Uranus in Taurus. We also got North Node in Taurus. So this is putting us into a perspective of, this is a spiritual growth, and this is also your material growth. So we're playing with both spectrums at this point. So wherever you have Taurus and Capricorn, now these are going to be the areas where you're going to basically be infiltrated in these gifts, or receiving these gifts that you basically started to put out, as far as the energies and the time and the recognition that you was basically utilizing wherever you got these charts at. Now, certain houses are going to be perspective on areas where you need to, aka shine light on, and of course stay down till you come up. Now, we're going to basically break down the energies in the sky at the moment, especially dealing with this process. So we also got Sun conjunct Mercury right now. So this is basically putting time and energy towards thinking and expressing yourself. Also, we're about to have this retrograde, so we're going to be basically expressing what was on our mind previously and continuously. We also got the sun sexile in Jupiter at the moment, so we're going to basically have our opportunities to put time and energy towards expanding our passions, aka our dreams and our passions. Because it's still kind of like in that late degree. It's still kind of like on the cusp when we're talking about Jupiter. Jupiter is in Aries, but it's still on the cusp with Pisces. So we're going to have opportunities to pay attention to areas where we can expand our dreams and our passions. We also got the sun sexile in Mars right now. So this is opportunities to put energy work towards expanding a dream, because we also got Mars and Pisces at the moment, soon being Aries where it's comfortable. So whatever energies that you was direct and geared towards your passions, this is what's going to basically start, smothering and of course conjuncting this way with Jupiter and Aries. So you're going to have opportunities to pay attention towards being patient with your passions when it comes to your dreams and your imaginations, and of course directing that. We also got the Sun trine and Pluto at the moment. So we're going to have a gift to see where we need to take full power control, and of course harness Sun trine Pluto energies where we need to basically go ahead and stay fixated and get stubborn in certain areas where we need to develop transformation to be able to have new power control and new willpower and new intent towards where we need to direct our power. Because it's also on that cusp with that Sun trine Pluto. It's kind of like on the cusp, but Capricorn. So we're going to have a gift to get deep on areas. We're going to have a gift to get deep towards areas where we need to transform when it comes to comfortability, stability, foundations, and material gains. We also deal with Moon square Venus. So this is learning how to react to love matters. Or we're going to be in a situation of reacting with conflict towards the things we value and the things we appreciate. These things, we're going to be basically in the process of learning about these things and learning how to react to these things, for me. Learning how to value these things. Long-term goals. But this is basically during this moon phase with this moon in Capricorn. It's not going to be here for too long. So it's going to be kind of like gone soon. We also basically dealing with the moon trine and Uranus right now. So we're going to basically be placed into a situation of having a gift to react to change. So if you feel the need to basically have change, or whatever you feel, whatever the areas that you need to feel where you need to change, you need to go ahead and start participating in those energies so you can basically feel more comfortable, for me. Or moon trine Uranus is going to basically bring change in opposition situations and experiences that you're going to basically feel. So these are going to be areas where you need to go ahead and change. So you're going to be reacting to changes. And these changes can basically make you react to things real deeply, because it's a fixed, Uranus and Taurus is fixated. So you may have to change up how you are unique and what you are reacting to when it comes to things that you're trying to gain structure and security on. We also got Moon square Chiron right now. So we're going to basically be reacting to trauma as well. wherever we got Chiron at in our charts, from houses 1 to 12. We also place into a situation where we're going to be dealing with Moon conjunct Pluto at the moment. So that means we're going to be feeling strong about transformation during this time. Or we're going to feel the need to basically disconnect towards something on an extreme level as well. We also got Mercury sextile Jupiter right now. So this is opportunities to mentally expand your mind. And this is an example. So if you pretty much in a situation of exercising, dealing with mental exercises, you say if you lift up 10 pounds. So today try to go for lifting up 15 pounds. That's going to place you to a situation of expanding. This is called mental exercises. Mercury trine Pluto. This is a gift to get deep towards your mentality and your psyche and take full control of that. For me, because if you allow somebody to basically take full control over your mind, you're going to basically be placed into a situation of creating your world, having your world created by someone else's power, aka your power that you gave to someone else. So you don't want to do that. We got Venus conjunct Chiron right now, so we're going to basically be valuing extreme trauma, extreme mistakes, extreme hurt during this time when it comes to these energies too. We also dealing with Mars conjunct Neptune, so we're going to be basically feeling the need to basically be direct towards our dreams. But we're not going to basically be able to see all this motivation because it's in Neptune. It's in our dreams. It's in the things that we all kind of like in the nights about. And Mars, it don't really like being in this area because it puts you into a situation where like it's in the water. So if you're all fire, if you're a fiery planet, but if you're in water, these things what's gonna happen is gonna be kind of steam. You're gonna be able to see the real fire until it gets into Aries. But it's also good to basically, have true intention towards your passions when it comes to aiming at your dreams. So you can basically go ahead and start there, because that energy is gonna get heavy regardless, and that energy is gonna be transformed, and it's gonna become fire when it comes to Mars and Aries. We also got Mars sextile Pluto right now. That means we're going to have opportunities to be direct towards areas where we need to take full power control, and areas where we need to basically go ahead and stay down until we come up, until we get to there. We also got Mars conjunct Jupiter right now, so this is being direct, and when it comes to impulsive reactions as well. So we're going to basically be taking impulsive experiences during this time, where we may basically be put into a situation where we're going to be doing without thinking during this time. Doing without thinking. We also gotta have Jupiter sextile Pluto right now. So experiences, this is opportunities to go to transformation towards your experiences and areas that you're expanding. So that means you gotta transform something to be able to expand. So you gotta get deep with that area. And also we got Jupiter conjunct Neptune right now. So basically you're in the process of looking at the bigger picture when it comes to your imaginations and your fantasies. And we also got Neptune sextile Pluto, so we're going to have opportunities to dive deep towards the meanings of our dreams and our purposes. Also, if you have Capricorn in your first house, you're going to be placed into a situation of reacting towards your personalities, your personal traits, and of course what your person got going on when it comes to your personal goals. You need to basically be reacting and responding towards that. And also, it need to be stable. It need to be practical in the areas of 5th house, where you got Taurus at. So you need to put yourself into a situation. You're going to be placed into a situation of overindulging during these processes, being that when we're talking about houses, 5th house is exalted in the 1st house. So that means you're going to go to the extremes during this time. So try to have a seat, relax. Try not to basically do too much during this time. But what's mostly important during this time, you need to be basically reacting and responding towards yourself, because the moon is kind of like conjuncting your personality, your personal life. So whatever you personally got going on when it comes to your personal experiences, that's what you basically need to go ahead and start doing. Now, when it comes to the 2nd house, you're going to be placed into a situation of dealing with reacting and responding towards responsibilities when it comes to your valuing systems. You need to go ahead and start taking care of that. Whatever responsibilities when it comes to the things you value, you need to go ahead and basically do that for me. Don't play around with that circumstance situation. And you need to go ahead and take care of that. And also, you basically need to get stable when it comes to your home, your family, and your privacy. So you need to go ahead and start formulating some stability in that area. This way it won't be unstable. Because if that's unstable, then the sun and the moon are gonna have some problems. Feel me? So basically, in this process, you're dealing with that fourth house and the second house energy. So you're also in a circumstance situation of overindulging during this time too. So try not to overindulge during this time when it comes to your home, family, privacies, and of course your second house, the things that you truly desire. Whether it can be a person, place, or thing, be aware of that. Try not to overindulge. Try to relax. The moon is in Capricorn, so you basically need to put yourself into a circumstance situation of looking at the evaluations of extreme natures. Try not to overindulge. It's AKA try to be sober up towards these few days. Try not to overeat. Try not to overexhaust yourself on this. You'll be alright. Now, if you got the moon in Capricorn in your third house, you're going to be placed into a circumstance, a situation of reacting to responsibilities of the people, places, and things that's in your environment, and the friends that you are inheriting within that environment as well. You're going to be placed into a circumstance, situation of reacting, responding to the responsibilities of your home. I mean, your siblings, your friends, responsibilities, your mind, the way you think, the way you communicate. You got to get real sober get real serious of what you're thinking about and what you're communicating about in your environment and your surroundings, because you're open to receiving these energies, being that we are dealing with the wind and moon. So be aware of that as well. Also, I'm gonna get real what the fuck? Yeah, and you also got this in your third house, so you basically need to go. Wait, hold on. Yeah, you also got that in your third house when it comes to your what ascendancy this is? This is a Scorpio ascendant. So you got Capricorn in your third house, and you got the seventh house and Taurus. So when it comes to your relationships, how you relate to others during this time too, you're gonna be dealing with that energies. So be aware of that. And yeah, sixth house. Yeah, don't overexert for the second house. Don't overexert yourself when it comes to your sixth house, because that's where you got Taurus at. Now, when it comes to the when it comes to the fourth house, you're going to be basically reacting and responding towards deep power control issues when it comes to your home, your privacy, and of course what you got going on when it comes to your family members. Now, by default, you got the eighth house in Taurus. They don't like being here. And you got the fourth house in Capricorn. They don't like being here. So you're in a circumstance situation of dealing with the oppositions. You're dealing with the opps when it comes to your home, family, and of course what you got going on in the dark. So try not to basically put yourself. You're going to have a power control issue. You're going to have some power control issues when it comes to your home and your family. Try not to allow these things to basically sweep you up underneath the rug. You need to go ahead and start taking care of your responsibilities when it comes to home, privacies, and domestic issues. You need to go ahead and make sure you are taking care of those responsibilities, or you're going to attract responsibilities from that house. And you got this in your eighth house when it comes to Taurus. So you need to take full power control. It'd be private towards your comfortability, your stability when it comes to that area. Now your fifth house, you need to go ahead and start reacting and responding towards taking full power control over your responsibilities when it comes to your creativity, your talents, your gifts, what you got going on. If you're gonna take care of responsibilities, you're gonna start going to some transformation in that area. And also, you got the ninth house in Taurus, so you need to get real stable and practical towards your experiences and areas that you're expanding on when it comes to your belief systems. Now, sixth house, you're going to be placed into a circumstance situation of reacting and responding to the responsibilities of your health, things that you do on a day-to-day basis, your work, and what you got going on when it comes to your scheduling systems. You need to go ahead and start reacting and responding towards those responsibilities and get real serious in that area. All work, no play. Now, when it comes to your 10th house, your status, what you're known for, and how you're seen, that's where it comes to Taurus at. You need to get real stable towards that area. And, of course, you need to go ahead and be in those energies of changing things up and putting some faith and belief into that shit, being that the North Node in the Taurus is still there. And also, the Sun is in Taurus. So you need to basically, when it comes to your actions, you need to be paying attention towards that area, a.k.a. your status, your career, your goals. You need to get very stable, very fixated in that area, too. Don't play around. Don't beat around the bush. Matter of fact, beat around the bush in that area, Because you need to shine light on that area. You need to get stable. Everything in that area need to be bushed up. That's what you basically need to be doing on that song. And when you got this in your 7th house, you're going to be placed into a circumstance situation of reacting and responding towards responsibilities. 7th house. If you got this in your 7th house, you're going to be reacting and responding to the responsibilities of relationship goals and relationship responsibilities. So you need to basically take care of your responsibilities when it comes to your relationships. These can be minor responsibilities or major responsibilities. You need to take full power control over how you react and respond and relate to others. And also, you basically need to not allow nobody to take full power control over how you relate to others. You need to go ahead and set the tables. And if you're going to have a good time with this, if you was in a good space. If you was in a bad space, you're going to have to put up a fight. But also, when it comes to your 11th house, the public and your associations, things that you are associated with and affiliated with, these things you need to go ahead and start putting stability in that area and switching things up as well, too, when it comes to your actions. Also, if you got this in your 8th house, you basically need to be reacting to responding towards staying down until you come up during that time, aka taking full power control over what your responsibilities when it comes to your privacy, your secrets, and what you got going on. For me, whatever you got going on, whatever you have going on when it comes to your responsibilities and your goals in the dark, you need to go ahead and start getting serious in that area. And also, the 8th house is exalted in Capricorn. So basically, you may go to the over extreme natures when it comes to being in the dark and being hidden about certain things. Also, you got Taurus in your 12th house, so you need to pay attention towards your dreams, your imaginations, your fantasies, and of course, connect with the collective, aka the world. So you basically dealing with that 12th house and dealing with that 8th house. So you need to get real deep. Don't be too out there and don't be too submissive. Don't be too open. Don't be too vulnerable. But also you need to get very deep. But you're gonna be paying attention towards illusions. You're going to basically be placed into a situation dealing with deep desires, reacting to deep desires and deep intentions that you have intent on. Now, when it comes to your 9th house, you're going to be placed into a circumstance, situation of reacting and responding towards spiritual growth, spiritual responsibilities, or looking at the bigger picture. Now, when it comes to this house, you're going to have Taurus in your 1st house, so you need to be selfish during this time. You need to be real selfish when it comes to your stability. Focus on yourself and focus on expanding during this time, and you're going to be all right. Now, when it comes to your 10th house, by default, this house is kind of like in a situation and circumstance of, Capricorn energies. So you're already going to you're going to be dealing with a whole lot of energies, a whole lot of responsibilities when it comes to your status, what you're known for, and of course what you got going on towards long-term goals. This is by default. Now, you're going to have the 2nd house in Taurus. So you're going to have a gift when it comes to your actions and your reactions. Now, this gift, what you need to start doing is you're going to have the power and the power of 2nd house and 10th house qualities, where it's dealing with Taurus and Capricorn. So you are these energies at this point, and you're going to be the example of a leadership when it comes to that action, and reaction. And you need to switch things up when it comes to what you value during the time, or whoever you value and what you value. 3rd house. 3rd house is going to be in Taurus. So you basically need to pay attention towards the people, places, and things that you hang around with, siblings, friends, and things that matter, environments, surroundings, things that you surround yourself with. You need to switch your environment up and be unique in that arena. Also, you're going to have Capricorn in your 11th house. So you're going to have a whole lot of responsibilities when it comes to your associations and your associates. Your friends in that matter, too. You're going to be very responsible to these motherfuckers, too. So it's up to you to be the leader, and of course, put motherfuckers in their place. And let them know, and lead by example when it comes to good things, not bad things. And last but not least, you're going to have Taurus in your 4th house. So you're going to go through some unexpected changes when it comes to your home, your privacy, and of course what you got going on with your family. Now, you're going to have Capricorn in your 12th house. So what you should need to be doing right now is reacting to responsibilities. You're going to be feeling guilty during this time when it comes to this 12th house shit. Because 12th house dealing with self-doubts and guilt and karma, too. Basically, this is a.k.a. putting your sleep to rest. So you need to make it a responsibilities of reacting and responding towards your imaginations, long-term goals when it comes to your imagination, and taking full power control over that area as well. You want to make sure you're taking full power control when you close your eyes, when you connect with others and other people, places, and things that you need to make it a routine to basically get real responsible in these areas when it comes to your subconscious, your dreams, your imaginations, things that you intend on doing. Don't self-doubt yourself. Get serious in that area. You're going to basically be in that perspective. And yeah, that's how I play up. But the moon in Capricorn right now, so trying to get up off your ass a little bit, trying to start getting sober a little bit, and start, putting your 1 and 2 in. Because when the moon gets in Aquarius, you gotta be right. Feel me? You gotta be able to associate with other individuals, because Saturn is also in Aquarius. But being that Saturn is in Aquarius, you're still gonna have that Capricorn energies playing with you a little bit. And then you're also gonna have the moon going into Pisces, where it's exalted there. So you're gonna already be placed into a circumstance situation of reacting and responding to dreams, imaginations, fantasies, illusions. We also got Venus. I mean, we also got Mars in Pisces. So that's a willpower in the tank. You don't want to be sitting on your ass all day. We also got Jupiter still kind of like in that cuss energy. You also gotta like utilize those energies with Pisces. You're also dealing with Neptune and Pisces too. So you gotta be reacting and responding to some form of fantasy. You put passion to it and put faith and hope into it. So of course, it's time to start getting off your ass. Because after that, the moon about to go into Aries. After that, and Jupiter's gonna be into Aries. Motherfucker, you're gonna have, what else is gonna be in Chiron's gonna be Aries. Yeah, so you're gonna basically start reacting and responding towards something new. And then after that, the moon gonna get into Taurus. So once the moon is in Taurus, you're gonna be basically dealing with areas where you need to be unique, be yourself. Areas where you need to focus on your spirituality. And boom, when the moon get in Gemini, that's a new moon. So already that's like a whole nother process. It's like, yeah, it's like, you had your few days to relax and sober up. Now it's time for you to get off your ass and start putting in work again. Feel me? So yeah, it's like, that's how it's supposed to be though. Feel me? That's how it's supposed to be, and that's how you're supposed to look at it. Feel me? When the moon waxes, it's time to put in work. When the moon wanes, you can relax a little bit, but you gotta get up off your ass. You can't relax all goddamn day. You still got responsibilities. You still gotta interact with the world. You still got shit to do. I mean, that's what you gotta motherfucking do. You gotta get your ass up out there. You gotta get off your ass. You gotta get serious. I mean, you really want it that bad. I mean, one thing to already know that what you did. Feel me? Applaud to that. But you gotta get off your ass. You gotta get on your 1 and 2. You gotta get shit serious in this motherfucker. For real, I love y'all. Y'all stay focused and stay safe.